gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears. As we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. I wake up at 6 a.m. on a Monday, on a normal work day. I jump into a hot shower, my normal routine. I wash my face, shave, and brush my teeth. I put on my work outfit, just a normal white shirt and khaki pants. I put on my white socks and a pair of penny loafers. Then I head downstairs. I start my day with a normal breakfast of coffee, toast, bacon, and eggs. I place out a bowl for my pet cat, filled with kibble and water. This is normal. His name is Gary. I turn on my house alarm before I drive off to work in my normal car. Today is a beautiful, normal, ordinary day. The sun is shining brightly, and I can feel the warmth of the rays. As I drive through my normal neighborhood, I see my normal neighbors starting their day. They walk their dogs, mowing their lawns, just doing normal, typical things. Day in and day out, nothing ever really changes. Every day, everyone, everything behaves predictable and normal. There's nothing to be said for a normal routine, being a normal human being. And to be honest, that's the way I like it. Normal is easy. Normal is good. Being normal means safety. Being normal makes me happy. We all need to be normal. It's the only way to be. On my normal drive home, I have a new neighbor moving in next door. He noticed me. Then he smiled and waved. But something about him seemed off. I sensed something strange. He doesn't look normal. And this is when I knew my normal world was about to change.
Hello, P.H.S. crew. We have a question for you. Are you normal? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. We are dying to know.
I thought as I left my car, I should go and introduce myself. That would be the normal thing to do. So I walked over and stuck out my hand and told the strange man my name. Hello, new neighbor. My name is Norman, but you can call me Norm. Hello, Norm. My name is Solomon, but you can call me Saul. Okay, Saul. What has brought you here to our normal neighborhood? We're moving here from New York. Really, my partner wanted to move here. They wanted to move away from the city for us to move to the suburbs. Oh, you're a married man? Okay, so what's your wife's name? My wife's name is Mark. He's my partner. I thought, well, that's not normal. But I kept my thoughts to myself. I said, how progressive. So, how long have you and Mark, your partner, been married? For about 8 months. But we have been together for way longer. We were high school sweethearts. Yeah. How interesting. I've never met a gay couple before. Around here, it's just not the norm. Can I meet your partner? Your husband, Mark? He's not here right now. He will be moving in next week. He has some loose ends to tie up with his job in New York. But when he arrives, I will introduce you to my husband, Mark. Okay. If you don't mind. What do you and Mark do for a living? Where do you work? Mark is advertisement, so he will be commuting to New York, and I'm a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer. I work from home. A YouTuber. A Twitch streamer. That's not your traditional or normal jobs. Actually, that's quite different and bizarre. I don't mean to offend, but that's not normal. Well, Saul, I'm done with the interrogation. I won't waste any more of your time. I will let you resume moving in. But if you need anything, don't hesitate to come next door. See you later, Saul. When I entered my home and closed my door, I instantly had a panic attack. Because my new neighbors are not normal. Actually, they are far away from normal. They are sick. This is making me sick. Their lifestyle doesn't make any sense. It's wrong. It's not normal. Not normal. Not normal. Not normal. I need to come up with a way to get rid of them. They don't belong here. I have to come up with a plan. Because they are not normal. Neck was a bruise. It was in the shape of a circle. It was red and purple. But the doctor on call told me, it's fine. I don't need to be concerned. But that wasn't true. Because the next day when I woke up, I noticed overnight while I was asleep, the bruises grew huge. Mark had moved in completely by the end of the week, and I've been keeping surveillance on them. Every time they leave their house, who they invite over, and I can tell you even their friends aren't normal. They just seem horrible. No, I never met any of them before, but I can tell nothing about them is normal. Why can't people just be more like me? Simple, easy, understanding. Why can't they just play by the rules and just be normal? Everyone wants to stand out these days. Everyone wants to be special. But like they say, if everyone is special, then no one is special, which will make you regular and normal. What I plan for Saul and Mark to learn, they are not welcome here if they are not normal. The next day, I started to leave them anonymous messages. I told them they needed to leave our neighborhood, that they don't belong. Everything about them is wrong. They need to go back to New York. I even speared it on their garage door. I even keyed it into their cars. I wanted them gone, because they aren't normal. They called the police, and the police came over to talk to me. They asked me if I saw anything. I pretended to be shocked and upset. I took a deep breath, and I lied, and told them no. I had no idea. I told them I was speechless. This isn't normal around here. But I will keep a watch out if I see anything out of the ordinary. Then they left. After that, suddenly my doorbell rang. It was Saul and Mark. They wanted to talk. Hi, Norm. We are really upset and a bit alarmed. The police told us that you haven't seen anything, but Mark noticed that you have a camera facing our house. Can you explain? Oh. Yeah. That camera doesn't work. Mark, do you believe I'm a suspect? Why would you think that? Look, Norman. We have talked to other neighbors in the neighborhood and they all believe it was you. Norm, they all think you're weird. All you talk about is being normal. The whole neighborhood thinks you are trouble. They find you to be pretentious and insufferable. Most of the people here are afraid of you.
They feel like they have placated you. They feel like you're a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Everyone who talks to you, you make them nervous. Man, what is your problem?
I was taken aback. I felt personally attacked. This isn't normal. And I can feel my blood pressure rising. How dare these people judge me? It's not normal. I started to sweat and shake. I couldn't any longer hold back. I let them have it.
Yes, I did it. Yes, it was me. It's because you are both strange. You are not normal. Yes, you should take your ideology back to New York. You don't belong here. You guys are weird. How can two men be married? Only women and men have the right to have a marriage. That's normal. It's in the Bible. What you are doing is living in sin. You two are sick. Saul, you don't even work a traditional 9 to 5. Being a YouTuber and Twitch streamer isn't a real job. That is weird. It's bizarre. It's just not normal. Back in the biblical days, you two would be stoned to death for living this way. Being gay isn't normal. Everyone in this neighborhood should be more like me. They need to understand their place and be normal. This will make this world a better place. I hate people who are not normal. They need to be kicked off the face of this earth. Normal people will take back this planet, and you bastards will be eradicated. Because you are not normal.
When I was done with my rant, I felt good, because Saul and Mark looked shocked by my words. At least, that's what I thought. Until Mark showed me he recorded the whole conversation with his phone.
That's not fair. That's not normal.
This will conclude Norman Normal. We hope you enjoyed this story. If you did enjoy it, then please like, share, and comment to let us know. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the P.H.S crew. And since you made it this far, then why don't you click on the iCard? We have many original horror stories and deep dives you will enjoy. We appreciate and thank you all, and we will see you in our next video.